We are in January 1943, Poland. A train full of Jewish prisoners arrived at one of the Nazi extermination camps. Many Polish Gentiles came out to watch the latest group as they were taken away. The disoriented Jews were gathering their possessions they wanted to take with them to the camp. A Nazi officer called out to the villagers who were nearby, "You can take everything these Jews leave behind. They will not return." Two Polish women who were standing nearby saw a woman towards the back of the group, wearing a large, heavy, expensive coat. Not waiting for someone else to take the coat before them, they ran to the Jewish woman and knocked her to the ground, grabbed her coat, and scurried away. Moving away from the others, they searched the coat to share the loot hidden inside. Searching through the pockets, they discovered gold, jewelry, silver, candlesticks, and other family items. They were thrilled with their find, but when they raised the coat again, it was still very heavy. After checking again, they found a secret pocket, and hidden inside the coat was a baby, a little girl. Shocked by this discovery, one of the women took pity and said to her friend, "I have no children, and I'm too old to have one today. Take the gold and the money and leave me the baby." Her friend agreed. The Polish woman then took her new daughter home to her delighted husband. They raised the Jewish girl as their own child, treating her very well, never revealing anything about her origins. The girl excelled in her studies and even became a doctor, working as a pediatrician in a hospital in Poland. When her mother passed away many years later, an elderly woman who had invited herself came to pay her respects before saying, "I want you to know that the woman who died last week was not your real mother." And she proceeded to tell her the whole story. She did not believe her at first, but the old woman insisted and added, "When we found you, you were wearing a beautiful gold pendant with strange writing on it, which must be Hebrew. I am sure that your mother kept the necklace. Go and see for yourself." The girl went to open her mother's jewelry box and found a necklace, as the old lady had described it to her. She was in shock. It was hard for her to imagine that she was Jewish, but the proof was right there in her hand. As this was the only connection to her past, she cherished the necklace. She had it enlarged to fit her neck and wore it every day, although she thought nothing more of her Jewish roots. Later on in life, she went on vacations abroad and met two Jewish boys who were trying to convince Jewish men to wrap tefillin on their arms and Jewish women to accept candles to light them on Friday afternoon. Seizing the opportunity, she told them her entire story and showed them the necklace. The boys confirmed that a Jewish name was inscribed on the necklace, but did not know about her status. They recommended that she write a letter to their mentor, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, explaining everything. If anyone would know what to do, it would be him. She followed their advice and sent a letter the very same day. Very quickly, she received an answer telling her the facts. It was clear that she is Jewish, and that she should consider using her medical skills in Israel, where talented pediatricians are in high demand. This awakened her curiosity. She went to Israel, where she consulted a rabbinical court that declared her Jewish. Soon, she was accepted into a hospital to work, and eventually met her husband and raised a family. Fast forward, in August 2001, a terrorist blew up the Subaru Cafe in the center of Yerushalayim. The injured were rushed to the hospital where this woman worked. One patient was brought in, an elderly man in a state of shock. He was searching everywhere for his granddaughter, who had become separated from him. When asked for a sign to recognize her, the grandfather gives a description of a gold necklace worn by his granddaughter. Finally, the granddaughter is found among the wounded. At the sight of this necklace, the pediatrician froze. She turned to the old man and said, "Where did you buy this necklace?" He answered, "You cannot buy such a necklace. I am a goldsmith. I made it. Actually, I made two identical pieces for each of my daughters. This is my granddaughter from one of them. My other daughter did not survive the war." She then showed him the second necklace. Then both burst into tears before hugging each other. And this is the story how a Jewish girl, brutally torn away from her mother on a Nazi camp platform almost 60 years ago, was reunited with her father.